Hi, this is the notes for reflections, which is our second transformation that we will study. In the first box up there, you can see I've got the word flip. A reflection involves a flip of an image, usually over the X or Y axis. It could also be flipped over other lines, and we'll show you that here in just a second. The best way to graph an image of the reflection is to measure the distance from a point to the reflection line. Okay, so let's go from a point to the reflection line and then repeat the same distance on the other side of the line. So again, it's just a counting method. Every point is the same distance from the reflection line. The reflection has the same size and same shape as the original. So it's not going to get smaller or move a different way. It's just going to be flipped over that reflection line. So let's take a look at this first one here. Reflect the given figure, triangle ABC, in the x-axis. So again, no here, x-axis, y-axis. So this is what we want to do as our reflection line. So somehow you got to figure out how you're going to remember that. So I usually use just either another color, or I use my pen or pencil and I just kind of squiggle that line, because it's easy with all these graph lines to get confused. So a reflection is every point A, B, and C is going to be the same distance as its partner. So C to the line is 1, 2. Again, 1, 2. Now this distance for C prime, which is how we're going to label that reflection, is the same distance as C from that reflection line. Let's go over here to A. I can take this point, I count to the line, I repeat, 1, 2. This is my reflected point, A prime. B is a little bit longer here. We got to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to the line. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is going to be my new B prime. By connecting those, you can see that the image has essentially flipped over that line to create a new image. The second example, reflect in the y-axis. So again, the y-axis is this one that's up and down. So I'm just going to squiggle that one just a little bit, because that's the one I know I need to count to. You can use a highlighter or another color. But all I'm going to do for points A, B, and C, I'm going to count to that line, straight at it, and then I'm going to count again on the other side, same amount. So for A, it's going to go 1, 2, again, 1, 2. There's my new A prime. B is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from the reflection line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the other side. That's my B prime. C down here, you can see it's right in line with the B, right in line with the B, so we're going to go right there. Okay, that's my C prime. You can always just count it out too, but I think you'll get an idea of some of the shortcuts that you can do. So there's my image, A prime, B prime, C prime. Now that's how you do it with the axes. We also are going to look at how do we graph over horizontal and vertical lines other than the axes. So horizontal line is a line that's going to go like the horizon, left and right. The equation that you're going to see for that is going to be a y equals some number. Okay, so whenever you see a y equals, that is going to graph a horizontal line through that point. So as an example, if I say y equals 2 is the line of reflection, on the y-axis I'm going to count up to 2. I know it's kind of hard to see there, it's a little up to 2, and then my line has to go horizontally. That's going to be my new line of reflection that I would count to. Same thing happens for vertical lines. Vertical lines are up and down. The equation is always going to look just x equals something, usually a number, a positive or negative number. For example, if I have x equals negative 2, okay, I know it's going to go up and down through negative 2. So here's x, 1, 2, there's my negative 2, and my horizon, my line of reflection is going to be vertically there right through negative 2. So let's take a quick look at some examples like that. So this one says reflect the shape in y equals 1. So first thing you gotta do is find out where is y equals 1. Best way I can say is start here at the origin. Here's my y, so I'm going to count up to 1 and then go the other way. That's my line of reflection. Okay, and then I would count to that line 1, 1. There's my new C prime. A is 1, 1. Here's my new A prime. B is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the line. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is my new B prime. So you can see it's been flipped over that line that I squiggled in pink here. Reflecting the shape in x equals 1. So I'm going to go, here's my x axis. I go to positive 1, and I know x equals is always going to be a line that is vertically, okay? And it goes all the way up and down. So this one is just reflecting a segment, and if you notice, they're on different sides of that reflection line. Doesn't matter, we're still going to do the same thing. I'm going to count to the line, 1, 2, again, 1, 2, there's my new x. W, I'm going to go the other direction, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And there's my new W. And then this segment here, x prime, w prime, would be the reflection of that original shape. So if you have any questions, let me know.